In today's segment of Rev, we have a family car. When you hear the word family car, you might think of a car with the usual family sedan looks. Well, it's not the case right here. The Alfa Romeo Giulietta from Alfa Romeo. What makes this car special is the Giulietta has 60 years of history behind it. The Alfa Romeo Giulietta 1.8 Quadrifoglio Verde, or QV for short, has the special four-leaf clover, or the Quadrifoglio Verde emblem, which is part of the Italian racing heritage since 1923.
The Giulietta QV is powered by the same engine which drives the Alfa 4C, which happens to be a 1.8-liter engine with a turbocharger bolted on. If you haven't caught our video on the 4C, well, click the link right there. And that just goes to show you, this, my friends, is a true sports car.
The Giulietta QV is equipped with a 1,742cc 4-cylinders turbocharged petrol engine, which generates 240 bhp at 5,750 rpm and chocks up 340 Nm of torque at 2,000 rpm. Top speed is 244 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 6.6 seconds. It comes with a 6-speed TCT dual dry clutch transmission. It does 13.7 kilometers per liter. CO2 emissions are 162 grams per kilometer. Its fuel tank has a capacity of 60 liters. The interior of the QV has been given quite a bit of attention with really good materials, representing the sporty Italian flavor, which sets Italian sports cars apart from the pack. On the inside, the QV boasts a new design molded steering wheel with paddle shifters with controls built in for the audio system, with contrasting stitching, with a special new instrument panel with the QV logo. The seats are absolutely sporty, with a wraparound seats for the front driver and passenger, made of Alcantara and leather. To give you that added assurance that this is indeed a true sports car, we have the aluminium sports pedals, kick plates with the QV logo, and even special mats to complete the look. We also have the 5-inch touchscreen for some of the car's settings and entertainment. Included also are the dual sunroofs. With its anthracite grey finish, which was specially created for the Quadrifoglio Verde series, the exterior exuding a really sporty look from the front grille, door handles, and even the fog lamps, which help distinguish this from the other Giulietta range. The car's aggressive look is carried over to the rear with the large dual exhaust tailpipes and 18-inch rims as standard, armed with Brembos for that extra stopping power. Lovely.
Getting access to the boot, there's via two options. One is via the cool-looking key, or the other by tapping on the Alfa emblem. The boot gives you 350 liters of space, and you even get more space with the seats folded. The boot really holds something really special. If you lift up the handle like so, it reveals the Bose subwoofer hidden in the wheel hub.
And this is the Alfa Romeo Giulietta QV 1.8, or QV stands for Quadrifoglio Verde. And this car is really iconic because it's actually celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. 60 years. That's really something for a brand. And with Alfa Romeo, we have also the 1.4 range being offered by Alfa Romeo. And this, of course, is the 1.8 turbo version of the range of Giuliettas that you see. So what I'm going to do in this segment of the video is to highlight some of the features which we didn't cover during the video, so you're more aware about what's inside the car and what kind of performance you're getting from the Giulietta. First of all, in terms of creature comfort, well, this car will seat 4 comfortably. You could fit a 5th person in the car if you wanted to, in the back seat. And the car also offers you creature comforts like dual zone ACs for both the passenger and the driver, and for the rear passengers as well. And you have this real cool cup holder which gets you flip down, which allows you to put your drinks for the racing passengers for that little extra comfort that you get in a hatch like this. And in terms of safety, the QV also offers you all-around sensors, which I think is amazing for a car of this price, giving you that much safety, that much features for a very, very affordable price. And the other feature that we have is, of course, the TPMS, or Tire Pressure Management System, which gives you an idea about the tire pressure and throughout the four tires that you have. So anything gets soft, it actually warns you that a tire is going to be flat or is running out of air. So that allows you to actually head on down to the station to get it checked out. And as in the Alfa Romeo 4C, the QV also comes with a DNA selector. So what's the DNA selector? Well, the DNA selector allows you to choose different performance levels or comfort levels in the QV. The D, of course, stands for dynamic, N is for natural, and A is for all weather. Different settings gives you in the car, allows you to have different steering and also acceleration settings in the Giulietta QV. And if you're talking about speed and performance, well, that is, of course, the selector dynamic, which you want to put in, which gives this car basically a whole different feel from steering and throttle response. I'm going to give you a bit of feel of how that feels in just a bit. So let's talk about handling and how the car actually handles. To be honest, I'm actually having it right now in the natural mode, the N mode basically, and it's really easy and very nimble to drive, very responsive steering, not the usual heavy steering that you expect from a sports hatch like this. It's really nimble, very easy to handle. Anybody basically can drive this car. To be honest, I've had two people, basically a lady and a guy, to actually test out this car, and they were amazed with the handling and the nimbleness you get in the QV. And in terms of ride comfort for the passengers and for the driver, the car is not too springy, not too hard. It's, I would think, just about right. Because I think when Alfa Romeo came out with the QV, they understood that this car is also going to be for you to transport your family around. So you wouldn't want too much of a hard ride. And the car gives you that really great balance between being a 5-door hatch plus also having that sporty feel, which is the whole reason that you're looking to buy the QV. And in terms of entertainment, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the car comes with a boost system. Really mind-blowing system. And once again, for the price that you're paying, I think it's really value for money, that you're getting a really great system in this car. And one of the special features that Alfa has done to this car is to give it a very distinctive engine intake sound. And just to give you an idea about what it sounds like, this is what the QV sounds like. Nice, huh? Well, folks, I've kept it as short as possible just to give you a better idea about the Alfa Romeo QV Giulietta 1.8 Turbo. It's really an amazing car. It's really compact. It gives you everything that you need, from comfort to power to styling. And once again, it has the iconic Quadrifoglio Verde badge, which sets it apart from the rest of the Giulietta range. So to give it a try, to get behind the wheel, and to experience this wonderful Italian machine for yourself, head on down to Alfa Romeo at Teban Gardens. The guys will be more than happy to assist you in any way possible. In the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy driving the QV a bit more. Nice. To sum up the whole driving experience on the Alfa Romeo Giulietta QV, well, as a driver, this car will give you a truly spirited drive. Having the same engine as the Alfa 4C, this car is no pushover. Having great Italian styling, both inside and outside, and also coupled with an affordable price tag, this makes the QV really attractive. Options on the Alfa include different color leather seats and even different rims. You can check out more with Alfa on those choices. Priced at $149,800 inclusive of COE with an annual road tax of $909. We want to say a big thank you to Euro Automobile, the exclusive distributor for Alfa Romeo, for allowing us to have the Alfa Romeo Quadrifoglio QV for our presentation. You can call to book yourself a test drive, or alternatively give them a call and head on down to their showroom in Teban Gardens. Well, folks, this wraps up another episode of Revv. We want to thank you so much for joining us. For more information about all the cars we have shot thus far, head on up to our website at the link above. Till we catch you on the next episode of Revv, drive safe.